Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm regards.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really. Sometimes I see lights burning between the silhouettes of the Dwemer ruins up on the hill. I can't imagine what anyone would want up there in the middle of the night. Buy a spell of every type that you can find. This will give you the best options later when you're creating your own custom spells. Balfoyen lies on the westernmost edge of Mournhold district, on the inner sea coast of Rofroren, the rocky uplands to the south. To the east, the mighty Thur River divides Hlalu territory from Indoril lands. The towns of Arvud and Manian lie to the south, while Omanus is due west. All of them are Hlalu settlements. The Redoran are further west at Bodrum and Varanus. The little port of Tain to the northwest is the only imperial settlement nearby. Councilman Andas lives in his estate upon the southern cliff. He is very selective about who he talks to, so don't expect to get an audience with him easily. I don't know her. A Hlalu moneylender, you say? Try asking around in the Hlalu Council manor. Bodrum is a small Redoran cliff village perched upon a bend in the Prior River, due west of Balfoyen. You seem like very good company.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
How you should know us: death, defeat, and fear. We do not die, we do not fear death. Destroy the body, and the animus is cast into the darkness. But the animus returns. But we are not all brave. We feel pain and fear it. We feel shame and fear it. We feel loss and fear it. We hate the darkness and fear it. The scamps have small thoughts and cannot fear greatly. The vermi have no thoughts and cannot fear. The Dremora have deep thoughts and must master fear to overcome it. The clan bond. We are not born, we have not fathers nor mothers, yet we have kin and clans. The clan form is strong, it shapes body and thought. In the clan form is strength and purpose, the oath bond. We serve by choice. We serve the strong, so that their strength might shield us. Clans serve by long practice, but practice may change. Dremora have long served Dagon, but not always so. Practice is secure when oath bonds are secure, and trust is shared. When oath bonds are
Greetings.
weak,
It
there
would
is
be a
pain
pleasure
and
to do
shame
business
and
with
loss
you.
and darkness and great fear. How we think about man, perhaps you find scamps comic and vermi brutish. How then do you imagine we view you humans? You are the prey, and we are the huntsmen. The scamps are the hounds, and the vermi the beaters. Your flesh is sweet.
I would be honored to trade wares with you. Hello there, Outlander. My name is, and this is the great city of Balfoyan. All kinds of services available here. All kinds of important folk, too. Looking for someone in particular? I hear some Ashlanders are harassing the Theivery distillery south of here. Unless those troublesome barbarians are dealt with swiftly, there might soon be a shortage of Comrie brandy in Balfoyan. A dry Balfoyan, perish the thought. Vi paralyze as soon as you can, keeps the creatures off you and allows you to cast those more elaborate spells. Comrie is the most important agricultural product of this region. It's used to make Grieth, the famous local brandy. Theivery distillery, south of Balfoyan, is the largest producer of Grief in the area. There are a lot of Dwemer ruins in Morrowind, but you're probably wondering about those ruins overlooking the city. That place is called Bithwanthov. I'd stay away, Outlander. You never know what ancient automatons you might stir up if you go blundering in there.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
I would be honored to trade wares with you. I would be honored to trade wares with you. I would be honored to trade wares with you.
I feel I can truly share with you. without fear.
I don't believe I've seen someone with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? The Mages Guild is dedicated to the preservation.
Are you back for more duties, or are you seeking advancement? I need you to seek out the author of On Daedric Design, Nelos Lothri. He's the author of On Daedric Design. I suspect that his retirement may not be particularly fulfilling for a mage of his talents. I'd like you to recruit Nelos back to the guild if you can. I've heard he's living in Almasfur. There's a ship that's been stuck in the harbor for days. Carrying a lot of gold with you just makes you a good target for highwaymen. I suggest you put your money in a bank and leave your coin purse at home if you venture outside the walls of Balfoyane. I need some more time to read it, but it looks promising so far. Yanovia Melitus is the Imperial Magistrate of Balfoyan. Nodus Atreus, the Magistrate of Balmora, also lives here rather than on Vardenfell. Adrinac Gro-Dumac and Domsi Norvalo lead the local Legion garrison and the Chapel of Mara, respectively. Neras Hardil is in charge of the Fighters Guild chapter. Derini Dulo is the Morak Tom Master. Draenus Helvi is the steward of the Harlu Council Manor. Tilara Dana is the captain of the Harlu Townsguard. Then there's Sergio Fola Undas, the Lalu Councillor. Arnita Strait, she rarely leaves the Imperial Commission up in the Western Manor District. You know that gigantic palace that sits atop the southern cliff? Yeah, that's his house. Andus must be as rich as the Emperor.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Of course. It would be an honor and a pleasure.
How delightful. Welcome.
Always happy to chat with people I like, and I like you.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please, go ahead. Looking to travel? Always happy to help a fellow guild member. Garrick Usold, at your service. I'm the guild guide for the Alma's Third chapter. I heard that an ordinator from Necrom arrived in Alma's Thur recently. He's at the monastery of St. Veleth looking for temple curates who could assist him in his duties. Word to the wise, try not to rile up the natives. They're a bit testy in these parts. Mind yourself if you end up visiting one of their shrines or temples. I'm not privy to local secrets. Maybe you could try asking one of the natives. His house is here in Alma's Thur on the north side on the canton. You can find it opposite the Morag Tong Guildhall. Roadir is the chapel of the Indoril Ilvi. It is the principal holding of the Indoril along the Thur, and lies on a small tributary a little to the east of Alma's Thur. The Thur is the largest river in Morrowind, and the river Alma's Thur is built upon. It flows out of the canyons of Narcissus district, through Lake Anderum, and into the inner sea. The Aentherin region is divided by the Thur River and contains the largest lake in Morrowind, Lake Anderam. It is a lush, orange-green region with too many borders to name. The region is divided into House Halu and House Indoril lands, separated by the neutral temple stronghold of Alma's Thur. From the chapel of Roadir, Indoril Ilvi presides over the villages of Dondril and Vihul on the eastern bank. To the west, you'll mostly find Lalu plantations and smaller farms. The largest is the Oran plantation. Following Veloth's path west takes you through the fishing village of Indal Rune and to the river port of Lan Oic. Further downstream, you'll reach Old Ebonheart, an imperial fortress city at the Thur River's mouth. The pilgrimage might not be the only reason why this stronghold was built, but it's definitely what makes it prosperous. With so many pilgrims passing through the city, merchants and traders have it easy here.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close. Alma's Thur consists of two parts. The western part is the market and foreign quarter, built atop a broad bridge. It connects directly to the lands of the Halu. The eastern part is a canton, with a bridge to the eastern bank of the Thur River. Beyond that bridge is the Bloodstone Shrine. The shrine supposedly marks where St. Veleth crossed the Thur River. The monastery on the eastern bank houses the shrine itself. Occasionally you'll see pilgrims on the Bloodstone pilgrimage making their way to it through the city. A rough ritual the temple runs here. The pilgrim has to walk the length of the city with a sharp rock in their shoe. Many give up after only a few steps. If rumors coming from the merchant circles are true, the Halu might try to push the temple to open Alma's Thur to more unrestricted trade. Learn the Mark, Recall, Levitation, and Open spells. Mark and Recall are essential for any long-distance travel. There are plenty of places you can't get to without levitation. And treasure does you no good if it's behind a locked door or in a locked chest. Greetings and salutations. This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
You have my blessings, Outlander. How about a potion today? The Mages Guild in Almas Thura should consider itself a guest of the temple. Tynachos would do best to respect the laws of his host going forward. Times are hard, Outlander. Many don't admit it, but the temple's priests don't have as much time to spare for the poor and sick, not like in the old days. We can't just wait for them to make our problems go away anymore. Sailors tell tales about Grandru citadels of coral and glass, hidden deep underwater. But that sounds like proper nonsense, doesn't it? How would those overgrown mud crabs build something like that? They can't even use tools. Preposterous. Indoril Uvi is lord of Roadir, and a counselor of great house in Doril. Roadir is house in Doril's port on the Fur River, and the chapel of the Indoril Ilvi. Only the goddess's city can rival its canals and stately bridges in beauty and splendor.
Hail, friend.
You have my blessings, Outlander. How about a potion today?
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close. Greetings and salutations.
You have my blessings, Outlander. How about a potion today? You have my blessings, Outlander. How about a potion today?
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Let's set aside our rivalries and talk, shall we? In need of alchemy services. I may be just an apprentice, but my potions are getting better by the day. I'm Selena Russis, apprentice of the Mages Guild. I've come to Almas Thur to study alchemy. A few days ago, one of the temple priests discovered a body of a young Dunmer washed ashore. Seems it was a murder. A terrible tragedy, but the Ordinators didn't seem to care for some reason.
We are blessed, truly blessed. This is an honor.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service. If you're not here about duties, then leave me in peace so I can appreciate the souls I've collected. I am very happy to have it in my collection. Believe it or not, it's hard to find any Minotaur souls in Morrowind, let alone a famous warlord. Disquieting soul. Greetings and salutations. If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.